Alrighty, folks, we are here for the final stop of the Stadium Quarter 2 series. We've got an action-packed lineup, and Blake is going to do some of the intros here tonight. Blake, kick it off.
Thank you, Tim. We got a fun night here in Oakland. Rain has set in and has lightened up, but that has caused the track to be nice and muddy. But let's go ahead and get down into the intros here in just a moment. We're going to take a look at this track. You see there, the mud has accumulated in some of those corners. That berm corners really, starting to be muddy. But now we're going to go into the intros. Coming out for the final time, other than Superstar, in a very competitive points race, it is going to be your reigning freestyle champion, Tim Clapper and Max D, with that awesome split personality I like to call Body. Oh, he's got a cross thread there a little bit, getting us started out here in intros. Really nice to see Tim he's had some pretty good success so far in quarter two. He's had some lows, but I think the successes have definitely outweighed the lows. Can't wait to see what he does for his final points competitive event tonight. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Tim and Max D.
All right.
Coming out next.
You're good, Blake. My bad.
It is going to be your reigning World Finals racing champion, grizzled veteran, I like to call him. I've been competing with this guy for a very long time. Chadwick Deerfoot in Thunderoris.
He climbed up from points in that last event immensely.
Absolutely. He had a wonderful showing, made it all the way to the finals, taking the racing win, got third in freestyle. Very good points night, Tim. I think what he's going to need to do is just have another event like that if he wants first pick for the Superstar.
Which is happening directly after this. We'll probably make a small announcement on, I'm sure me and, I don't know, Trent or something can, I'm just saying a name, but we can probably make a small little announcement on YouTube, like a little video of the Superstar trucks and who's going to drive them, because Blake, the only two people that are guaranteed to drive their truck they're driving is me and Chadwick for Superstar.
That's right. I mean, all quarter two, for example, I've been driving Chuck's El Toro. It could mean that I drive something completely different and have a completely different style of handling for the Superstar Challenge. It's going to mix things up.
Absolutely. But
Sorry. All right, back. Sorry.
for last for intros, also special guest commentary tonight, folks. It is Trent and Ray. You guys should go definitely check out the T-Ray channel because it cooks. Last out for intros, though, it is Blake Thompson. He is first place in points, and Trent, I'm pretty sure he also wrote in a little note for you to say about him.
Yep, one of the most handsome SOBs on the block. Here he goes, El Toro. Look at Blake Thompson blowing the smoke.
He's in the Warner chassis, Trent. We have seen this thing live, and man, it can rip when it's working.
Yeah, front engine chassis design. Spinning some Cyclones, the spin cycle for the fans here in Oakland, California. Man, somebody could shut him off at any moment.
The officials are relatively okay with stuff like that, but we try to keep it real.
Well, make some noise for Blake Thompson in the El Toro Loco.
All right, folks, we're getting started for racing here in just a moment. Grab snacks, drink, and whatever you need, because we're about to race. For our first race tonight, it's the new style of racing that you guys have seen in Real Monster Jam. It with a little bit of a twist. It is the, I don't know what they call the style. Trent, do you know what they call it?
Honestly, no. I've been trying to figure out for weeks.
Yeah, I don't think they've actually given it a name, but it's kind of like they still use a berm, and then it kind of goes into like St. Louis style a little bit of Jersey style. They start up on that pod there, as you can see, as we're gonna wait for them to get staged and ready.
We'll just call it we'll call it St. Cal style.
St. Cal style. I like that. St. Cali. As they're getting up on that pod and getting ready to race. Zombie versus El Toro Loco.
Both drivers. And there it goes. The green. Look at El Toro Loco shredding through the berm.
Zombie.
Up and around. Over. Across the jammer.
Oh my God,
now onto the
El
straightaway.
Toro.
Full speed ahead. Zombie with some issues there in the turn. And Blake will move on to be your first victor here in round 1.
But Zombie will complete the lap and getting huge air. Oh my. Oh no.
Oh,
He's
wadded
gonna
it. What?
toss it. Oh, and the camera freaks out because I smacked the mouse.
The cameraman sneezed.
He saved it. That's it.
Man. Sidewall's right next to the gate.
Our second race on the night had some, I don't know, issues because I'm special. It is Tailgater versus Rockwell. Trent, this might be your first full-on look at the Tailgater machine here. And Zach Steele's driving. We have a fill-in for Mario Nuanez. It is Christian Lanude. He is our Arena Series driver.
An Arena Series driver going up against a Stadium Series driver. This is going to be interesting to hear. A lot more room on the card here. But here we go, shredding in the berm. Obviously, you can see they're not used to this big, wide open space. Tailgater's so far in the lead, he's got to go through the straightaway. Trying to rip it into the turn, not going to be enough. Tailgater will move on to the next round.
And Christian's going to hit the cars and get some air. See, Christian's been on stadiums. I think that's the interesting part here. He's been on stadiums, but he is driving his Arena Series his Arena Series chassis that he's going to be using next season as well, because we did get the Arena Series announced, which I'll go over probably sometime later tonight. But Tailgater will move on. Our next race we'll get here in just a second. Alrighty, folks. Oop. I think Drew's okay, or is it crashing him as well? Alrighty, folks. While we're getting the next race set up, we're having technical difficulties with Bad Company. He's going to get out of here in a second, though. Chat, let's take a look at this track. It stopped raining for the time being. It rained all day. Pit party ended up having to be in the stadium. It was a mess.
Yeah, a lot of mud puddles out here, man. But, you know, the dedicated Monster Jam fans came out here in their trench coats, and we're just having a blast getting all of the signatures from all the drivers here tonight.
I mean,
obviously, it was a torrential downpour, man. They were calling for rain all week long, but now the rain's finally calmed down. The weather's cleared up. Hopefully, the track can get dry just a little bit. We can see some good action out here.
Absolutely. I mean, if you look, the stands are completely filled, which I'm kind of shocked at. Look at that. They're even in the nosebleed section trying
well,
to look
I mean, when you charge $5 a ticket, man.
Hey, wait a minute. No. We charge $4.99 plus tax.
Okay.
And tax is 1 cent. All right. So you're right, but you're not right. You're technically right. Anyways,
I'm right.
I hear Bad Company is starting up.
Yep, EFI issues for Bad Company.
And we're getting to see Deli rep out a new paint scheme for Overboard. It's that black with the orange and purple with the orange beads, and there's Bad Company. All right, looks like they can get ready to get staged here. Overboard and Bad Company. Should be a good race here.
Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying some of the stadium nachos. Want some?
Shoot. Say less.
Here you go. All right, here we go. Overboard and Bad Company. Looking for the green here in Oakland.
A lot of these drivers,
and there they are, even Steven.
A lot of these drivers were not excited about having to do this course with it raining.
I mean, these trucks are already a little difficult to turn when it comes to mud, but this course is just hellish when it comes
Deli swings
to trying to navigate it. Wow.
Not bad enough, and Deli's going to move on. His Bad Company he still takes a clean lap, but Overboard's just a tad bit faster. Nicely done.
That's
Our next race of round number 1, the Aussie man popped in the booth for a second, was making Trent laugh. We got Gravedigger going up against Shaker. This should be a good race. We have Max filling in for Sean Ryan here tonight. And
I'm pretty sure I just saw Gravedigger use the new teleportation technology to get on the pod there. Oh, man. Look at Shaker playing some mind games to the Gravedigger.
That 35 is wicked fast. Hi, Jackson.
It's time to shake it for Shaker, baby. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Here we go.
Both off in the first. Wow. They're actually both pretty even right now. This might be one of the more Oh no!
No! Damn it.
Nicely
We
done.
should've
Hey,
given
man.
Shaker a
Test and
little
tune.
hug.
Test and tune.
Oh
and racing.
no!
He's come back!
And it's gonna be
It's-
Shaker. What a cluster of a race! And
Oh
Gravedigger
my
was on a
goodness.
dumpster. Well, Shaker's gonna catch a break here. Wow, that
We shook
was
it for Shaker.
a wild turn of
Hell yeah.
events. Shook it for Shakers. Jackson just said, "Love to see
That
it."
race right there proved that it's not over until the fat lady sings, man. And Shaker found a way to make Gravedigger flip over.
Our next race, it is Thunder Horse with Frank driving the newer chassis. Well, not newer chassis. It's a loaner chassis for Bad Company. The hood did not fit, so he's just driving without it. Going up against Chadwick in Thunder Roar, second place for points. Trying to get first pick for Superstar Trent.
It's a battle to behold here, man. Thunder Roars going up against Black Pearl. Black Pearl was not ready. He had to back up. Maybe he had to tighten those belts a little bit.
Whoa.
Or maybe something is going on here. Some
Something's going on with
witchcraft's
the
going
lighting.
on.
The hell?
Frank says he keeps rolling. There we go.
And
Looks like the trucks
I'm
are
very
done.
glad we got Pterodactyl was able to lift the trucks back on the line.
Realism, folks. Woo! Alright, think they're getting ready to
Waiting on
get
that.
the green.
Waiting on that green light.
Oh no. What is going on?
Do we
We are having
not
some
have a
lighting
person
issues.
to say go?
No, boss is
They
here.
do.
Drivers restage. Wow, we're having a lot of lighting problems, I'm noticing.
It's still
Alright,
raining.
I
All
think
right,
Black Pearl
all
shaking
right.
tires to say where they're ready. This is interesting.
Hold on. Jackson, go clean the lights.
Okay.
Oh, they're off.
Oh no.
Damn
Wow,
it, you
Black
didn't clean
Pearl
them
gets-
fast enough.
Black Pearl gets a
Sorry.
big jump as Thunder Wars is struggling.
Oh.
Thunder
no.
Wars saves it. Black Pearl might actually. Wow. That's huge for Black Pearl and interesting. Oh, Black Pearl swings so wide, though. It's not going to matter as Thunder Wars is
Matter.
struggling. If Thunder Wars can finish the race and something happens to Black Pearl, he could get a rebirth, but. And that's a
Oh,
dumpster.
no.
Oh
Chadwick
my
is.
goodness.
I've never seen Chadwick this out of it. Wow.
Well,
It's-
I mean,
it's a
this
very
place
good-
is slick as snot.
When you have trucks that
Alrighty, Trent, after a wild race, our World Finals racing champion and guy who's in second place for points, unfortunately, the truck seemed to have some steering issues. Hopefully, you can get it fixed. Again, though, we did get to talk to him, and it sounds like the mud was the biggest problem here. As we have Marcelo Trent, he was on a 2-in-a-week row freestyle win. He was almost unbeatable last week as well in Minneapolis.
Well, I've competed against Marcelo before. Marcelo is known as a dark horse, man. He can go out there and show you the best run that you've ever seen in your life, or he can go in butt chugs. It's a part of how Marcelo works out. But here we go. We're going to see what they can do here in racing.
I mean, he's driving
Jurassic
a
Attack
chassis. Trent, we've literally gotten to see up close and personal with that thing, and it cooks.
Mohawk Warrior not going the right way at all.
Yeah, it's outside in, but I guess you live and you learn. But
Doesn't matter.
Marcelo, I think, regardless, would have had that because he had a great exit berm. And Mohawk, we're going to play it safe. I think that was probably the smartest move. A little freestyle action wheelie? Little wheelie from Mohawk Warrior. Nice.
Why not?
Our second to last race here for round number 1. It is Excalibur versus Son of a Digger. Trent, this should be a good race. We're getting to look at the Excalibur with red rims tonight.
Both old school bodies on these trucks, man. Excalibur, an old school name, going up against Son of a Digger, and a bit of a more of a new school name. Both these guys so far, even Excalibur with issues
but
in the berm.
Actually, still relatively in it. Son of a Digger though is whipping this truck.
He kept it nice and tight through that turn. Man, pretty much almost sideways into the turn, and up and over he goes.
Interesting.
Across the finish line.
It's going to be Son of a Digger, barely. Goodness.
Didn't jump minus 50.
Minus 50 bucks.
All right, well, here comes these two trucks. Gonna come up here and line up. Blake, what do you think about this racing thing?
You know, it's fantastic. This has been a tough course. A lot of guys have been struggling on this race course, so we're going to see how Tim and Aussie Prawn Man gets it done. Tim goes around the berm nicely. That truck's really good at turning. Oh my god! Okay, I just saw the corner. Bakugan is doing the stank. Ooh, what a final corner by Tim.
Well, unfortunately, doing the stanky leg in racing does not help you out, and Tim Clapper will take the victory here with Max D.
Our first race of round number 2, folks. It is going to be Tailgater versus El Toro Loco. Zach Steele versus Blake Thompson. Both great friends off the track, but I feel like on the track, boy, do they hate each other.
Great friends, bitter rivals when it comes to racing, especially in Monster Jam. Here we go, both lined up, waiting on that green light. This is going to be a close one, I can already tell.
They both ran pretty solid laps here. Blake kind of clipping that little extra jump there. Wow, Tailgater right with him, though. This is going to be a good race.
This is going to be even here. A bit of a slingshot from El Toro Loco into the turn.
Tailgater goes too wide. It's not backflip time yet, Tailgater. It's going to be El Toro Loco moving on.
Oh, damn. I thought it
And he gets
was.
some nice air. Not a bad attempt, though, from Tailgater as he wheelies away into the distance.
Left wheel.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Our second race of round number 2 to see who's going to take on Blake in the next round. It is the guy in 4th place going up against the guy in 5th place for points, Deli, and Overboard going up against Jaden and Shaker. This should be a good matchup.
I legit thought you forgot their names for a second. But yeah, here we go. Shaker and Overboard. Both these guys are tremendous races in the first round.
They both sling it.
Look at this. Wow.
Jaden definitely, I think, learned what happened with his
Shaker.
last... Jaden learned from his last race, but Deli is flying, and it's going to be Overboard moving on into the next round here.
We didn't
Man,
shake
that was a good
Shaker
race.
enough.
Did not shake it.
Yeah, he
for
didn't
Shaker.
shake the shaker.
Our third race of round number 2. It is Black Pearl, Frank in the gray lane going up against Marcelo in the purple lane in Jurassic Attack. It looks like they're already staged and ready.
Just waiting on the green light here, man. These guys are mad fast. That's
Wow,
why
Black
they're in the
Pearl.
next round.
Black Pearl's been really good on that.
What a
tonight.
light.
Great turn from both. Maybe a little bit better was Drastak. Beautiful slingshot from both. It's pretty close.
Jurassic Attack slingshot into the turn.
Oh,
He's
but
got to
so
keep
does
it nice
Black
and
Pearl.
tidy.
Black Pearl washes out. Oh no! Oh, that's he's dead.
He just
So
threw
with
the
the
race.
rule on that one, it's gonna be Black Pearl moving on. Oh my gosh!
Marcelo, why did you? All right, Blake, here we go. It's Max D going up against Son of a Digger, the front engine design chassis up against the rear engine. Do you think there's going to be any kind of advantage that Tim's going to have here with that front engine?
Hey, honestly, this truck turns a little bit tighter than most trucks in the field, or just about any truck, really. It's a front engine chassis. It's got all the weight differences. Got the coilover suspension, and that rear steer turns a little bit tighter. So it could help him in the berm. Look at that turn. See, that's what I'm saying right there, that berm corner. Son of a Digger.
Wow, nice
really
done, nice and tight.
Not too far behind, though. This is going to be a close race here to the finish.
Son of a Digger trying to play
D.
catch up here. It's going to
be close. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, maybe. That's right. I forgot about Riggs latency. My bad. Waiting on the official call.
Looks like we have a screen cap of the finish. Definitely must have been a close race.
Hello, is this thing on? All right, fellas. I talked with the buddies in the back. We looked over the footage. Your winner, Tim Clapper in Max D.
Incredible
Nicely
race.
done.
Trenton, we are here in the semifinals, and the competition is getting tight. 4 of the best racers on this track specifically. I think it's going to really prove itself. First race is going to be Blake Thompson, first place in points in El Toro Loco, going up against the Deli Man. He is our cater sponsor. That's how we have all the food we get. In Overboard, going up against Blake. And then our next race will be Black Pearl Frank versus myself in Max D. That's a cousin race if I've ever heard of one.
Yeah, all these racers that are in the semifinal have been mad fast all night long. Deli in the Overboard has proven to be really fast on this course, but no one has beat the times that Blake has put down in the El Toro Loco. So now we're just waiting for the inevitable to see which one of these two are going to move on into the final round.
This should be a good race because, honestly, they've probably been 2 of the better racers tonight. I feel like the biggest decider is how you get into that berm and how you exit that little jammer turn.
You know, I sound like a broken record when I say it, but a lot of these guys have been shredding it through that berm, man. You know, just like they did with the snowmobiles. A slight edge to Overboard, but
done from
look
both.
at the
wow.
Look at the way Blake slung shot out of that turn.
Overboard.
You always got to play some catch up,
but not a lot. It all comes down to this final turn. Blake clips it, but it's not in time enough for Deli to make up the ground. Not a bad effort though. All night, Deli is running great. But it's going to be Blake moving on to the finals. He's been there, I think, almost every week. But he hasn't won every week.
Here we go. The next race, Max D going up against Black Pearl. Blake, this is going to be interesting.
This is the final semifinals race to see who makes it to the illustrious championship race, to see who gets a shot at El Toro Loco. Drivers are on the line. Here we go, Trent.
So far, looks to be an early lead for Max D. A little bit of a clip there that could hinder his performance, even into the turn down the final stretch.
Kept it tight. Going into the final corner, this looks like it's going to be, a little bit of a lead. And I think it's going to be all Max D moving on to the finals.
Max D and El Toro Loco, both front engine design chassis, like I've said before. Moving on into the next round. Official call, Max D. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, clap time.
It's about time. I've been wanting this race. I've been wanting this race, Tim, since our first stop in quarter 2.
It's all led down to this. Max D up against El Toro Loco. Both these drivers have been mad fast all night long, but now Tim finds himself in a different lane. He's been in the right lane all night long, and now Blake says, hey, go to the other lane. This is mine. So now Tim's got to adapt on the fly to see if he's going to be able to take this victory. Both of these drivers waiting to get lined up here. Let's go race it.
It's going to be interesting to see who takes the win. They're off.
Even Steven here, Jackson, these guys are going for it. Hang on a second.
Look, those corners are
Oh no!
Looks like El Toro Loco's gonna take the win if he can. No.
The jitters
no.
have gotten to Tim Clapper here as he got into the gray lane. That means that your winner here tonight in Monster Jam Racing is going to be Blake Thompson in the El Toro Loco.
Well deserved too. I gotta give Tim props for that entry into that last corner there. If he had made that, we could have seen a Mence drive-by. But unfortunately, messed it up. These conditions, not primed for that. But gotta give it to Blake Thompson for that incredible racing win that he just had there as he's doing some donuts and snorting the smoke. Give it up, fans. Blake Thompson.
All right, Blake. Sorry, hold on. Still got some nachos in my mouth. Blake, you came out here, man. You've been going through a ton of different trucks here tonight. That El Toro Loco's been mad fast, dude. It's been shredding that berm. Been really pulling through those straights, dude. How's you feeling?
Man, Trent, I feel awesome. Do you hear that, Trent? Do you hear that? Yeah, that's the other sound of the drivers losing. Everybody else just lost. Lot of talk coming from the world racing champ who ended up losing round 1, baby. I can't hear ya. Let's hear it. All right, baby, we're going to come out for skills. I'm going to fumble that like I always do, so I'm not even going to say I'm going to full sweep because I'm pretty bad at skills. And then freestyle, we're going to come out. I'm going to tear this truck apart. I'm not even going to be in this truck anymore for Superstar because this truck is giving me so much trouble. So screw this truck. I'm going to burn it into the ground for freestyle. I'm going to try to rip both axles out of this thing tonight.
Well, man, if you don't double backflip and freestyle, I'm probably going to be upset. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for Blake Thompson and El Toro Loco.
And now I'm going to eat a piece of hard candy like I'm an old grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Alrighty, folks, we are here for skills. Trent, skills is going to be quite interesting tonight going on with mud. It's still wet, still slick. The track crew did all they could realistically to get this as good as shape. Up first is going to be Zombie for the skills.
When you're trying to do any kind of skills move when it comes to being in the mud, it takes a lot of concentration and just really setting your limits of what you can do, especially in these kind of treacherous conditions that they're facing tonight.
Zombie is officially a Nazi.
I mean, what?
Oh my god. Oh, this might be a smart hit. Getting the tombstone? Or is he going for the... I think he's going to do a tombstone.
I think he is. I want to take everyone back to something that... Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
oh no!
Oh no.
And Zombie loses the other arm. We're in
And
2013.
another one bites the
Never
dust.
mind.
Put a doom.
Score to beat is a 5 from Zombie, so Christian doesn't have to do a whole lot, but you never know with mud. You really don't. KCM chassis, though, a little bit smaller.
Rockwell Red, nice watches. Coming out here.
Oh, wow.
Nicely done. He's
Oh,
got
no.
the combo.
Oh, wait. No, wow. We have
That's
not gotten
it.
2 hits. That sucks. Oh my gosh, it's going to be one of those nights for skills, I see. What was the score, Brian? It was a
7.5, I think.
7.5 is the score to beat. It's one of those nights. Bad Company has the green light, and he's switched bodies. Oh. He's no longer orange, guys. He's in the black body.
Well,
That's actually sick, though.
you see, Tim, this is a completely different truck. He's too lazy to spend the time to try and wash it off after getting all that mud and racing. So he just went and grabbed another truck.
I don't blame him. Well, not another truck, just another body.
Violated the man.
No, Drew was second place for the World Finals Freestyle Championship this season, not last season. And he's going to go for, I think, what Christian went for. Maybe he can actually get it. Or he's going to get a nice stoppie into a moonwalk. Wow.
Nicely done. Getting the balance point.
Freezing. We're freezing a little bit.
Keeping it under control.
Wow, this might be the best hit we've seen
top.
so far. This is the best hit we've seen so far. Into a combo move.
You know, I don't want to jinx it, but we might actually get a second move attempt here, Tim.
Oh? Okay. Is he only lagging for me? Is it also happening to you, Brian?
It isn't just you.
Okay. I get a little bit of lag from the bad company. Oh, he's been trying this ever since Indianapolis. If he can get this, it'll look great. Wow, I am frozen. We're not frozen. We're frozen. We're not frozen.
Internet's crying.
It's not my internet. That's the best part.
It's a sad day to be in the internet world.
Oh, did he get it? Oh,
moment.
no, he flipped over.
Oh, he did flip.
Yeah, that's it for bad company. Wow, that's
Unfortunate.
A run. 12.5 is the score to beat. We are having a rough start to Skills Trent. Your one time you actually get to watch and commentate the show. It has been odd.
Well, I mean, it's the one time that apparently Mother Nature decided that it wanted the track to be a little wet tonight. So, Gravedigger coming out here for skills competition to see if what we can see from him, what he can do.
In that Digger 35, a little bit lower chassis, and it looks like he's going to go for... That might be the most reliable jump to use.
It's gonna say that's a very, very popular moves amongst the drivers so far, but I guess what we'll have to wait and see, Tim, is who utilizes it more effectively and more creatively.
Replica.
But I'm gonna have to, I gotta say, Blake, unless one of these drivers are eating chips while they're doing this, man, I just don't really care.
Oh, he's gonna get into a combo.
But he does get a combo,
my gosh.
and he sets it down just in time. That might get him a little bit better of an edge there, though, because he did get the combo.
He did do something cool, yeah. Gravedigger, nicely done on his first hit of stopping and a little kind of packs and popper combo. Now he's going to go onto the MX hill.
So he's going to go for a
I think it's the first time we're seeing this.
Nice. Max
gonna
is
get
a lot more...
Nice balance point. Nice balance point.
Oh, no.
Whoa,
And the hood grabbed him.
Oh.
Wow.
We have not gotten 2 complete hits yet. Up next for the skills competition is Chadwick Deerfoot in Thunder Roars. He is trying to get that first pick, and if he wants it, he's got to do great in skills, but only has to be a 13, which is the new lead from Gravedigger. We're moving up, guys, slowly but surely.
You know, Tim, Chad was very upset with his racing performance. He called a lot of people out before the show, and the truck just did not want to turn with him. That truck's a bit top-heavy. Oh, no. But hey, if he gets his second hit and completes it, that's already a leg up than everyone that's gone so far. So
that first hit wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best we've seen.
But unfortunately, now it comes to a game of you have to do that first hit better than somebody else, and everybody's hit that same pod.
Wow. The same two ramps are being used. That might be the favored moves tonight.
But he's going to walk it back up the ramp. Can he get the combo? Oh, kind of. Can he pull it into the slap wheelie?
Oh, there's a dumpster.
Whoa,
He didn't hit the
whoa,
dumpster.
whoa.
He did not hit it. Wow. That was close. Nicely
He's able to
done
woe
from
it down.
All right, folks, up next, score to beat is, what is it? Brian?
18.
18. Mohawk Warrior has the green light to go. We'll see if he can beat an 18. Skills is being skills tonight, folks.
And already he's going to get one up.
He's
not starting on the same ramp that everybody else has.
The appreciation is there. Or he's just doing a lap to troll everybody and he's going to start off on the pod.
Or if he starts on the pod, I'm going to tell him he loses.
Oh,
okay.
I think he might be going for a slap wheelie here off the
slap
jammer.
wheelie?
I like it. Something different. It's a lot harder to get in the mud, too, because, I mean... Oh,
Well,
wait.
he's got the horsepower to do it, guys.
Oh.
If he can line it up perfectly, he can get one here.
Mohawk
I'm
Warrior.
curious to see. Can he get it? Uh-oh, he's not going to get the slap.
No.
Yeah. The truck
Nope.
just didn't take a
Gotta
set
give him
like he
some
wanted.
type of, effort points because he tried something different, so...
He did. He finally tried something.
Oh, and he just hits the mini flip. Okay, I was like, wait, he's just lining up for the mini flip. Oh, no. Let's see what that second hit will be. Oh, we're going to get a tombstone from the Mohawk Warrior machine. No, we're not. I was lying.
Maybe?
Oh, you
I'm
know what
confused.
I think I have a feeling what we're going to see here.
Is
Bicycle.
he going to try a bicycle?
Wow, and he actually is getting it.
In the mud. Hold
Oh,
on. Nicely done.
Nice. We actually saw a bicycle.
Nice.
$15, not enough to take the lead, but a great, effort from him. He's trying something different. Up next is Billy in the Excalibur.
You know, Tim, this might be one of those trucks that has a bit of an advantage. The Patrick chassis are a bit shorter wheelbase. He might be able to get it up onto that vertical basis a little bit easier than most trucks.
Ooh. Looks like he's going to
And
try to pop her off of
going
this,
to-
but it's not the pod, so I'm not mad. Oh, wait.
Is he going to try what I think he's going to try?
No, he's not. He
No.
trolled. A little bit of trolling.
Good, it's
Oh,
okay.
no! And
Oh,
and
no!
another one bites the dust. Where's Freddie Mercury when we need him? I need a base.
I'm upset. This skill set is making me upset.
Thank you, Trent. Well, that run obviously did not take late. What was it, like a 3?
It's like 3, yes.
3. All right. Next up, it is Bakugan Jackson. He's been on kind of a rail when it comes to, like, he hasn't been winning, but he's been placing pretty high in the, in the points. There it is, 4 skills. So we'll see if he can get something rolling here. Looks like he's gonna start on the pod, but he's gonna start a bit differently.
But he's going to do different.
I respect it.
Goes into a popper and then sets it into the moonwalk.
Nice.
Oh my.
Forward moonwalk. Is he going
My combo it
combo
again.
Woo!
Oh my
There you
goodness.
go.
Almost got
Perfectly
it again.
executed. Nicely done.
That was good, though. Completely different. May have started on the same pod, but did it completely different. I like that.
Variety is a need here, Blake, when it comes to skills competition. You can't do the same thing that everyone else is doing because people will just get bored of it.
Absolutely. He has to set a standard to start raising that bar to hopefully get people doing something different, and he really is starting to raise the bar. He looks like he's going to go for a slap wheelie. He's going to get the bounce, and he gets it up. Oh, Pocket does the Adam Anderson, but lands it down. What a run.
Saves it back on all 4s. Nicely done for Bakugan Dragonoid.
$20.5 is the new lead. Up next, we're starting to get to the heavy hitters of skills. I mean, Jackson's kind of the one who started it, in my opinion, when it came to the heavy hitter names. But Steel and Tailgater. Blake, this truck's a little bit stiff, so it might actually help him here in terms of skills, because with it being so muddy and so cushiony, having a stiffer setup might be the way you go for skills.
Absolutely, and me and Steele were walking the track earlier, and he was telling me about these skills moves that he was going to be I was very excited to see if he could pull it off. Look at that. Nobody's touched that stack yet, and he's getting it up and rides the wheelie, and he pulls it into a small slot.
way.
What?
Wow. May I add that not all fours touched the ground. Not once did all fours touch the ground.
Awesome.
That was
He
all
did a
legal,
berm
all
turn on the
valid.
front end.
I know.
Oh my god, he turned the berm on the front. And now he's going to do this differently. I like that. See, showing some variety. Look at the speed. I know what he's going for. Into the big air.
Oh my! Oh, there's
Whoa!
Right
Whoa!
down. Oh!
They're gonna have to do some chassis repairs on that one. Wow, what a run from Tailgater! Woo!
Oh my god. The berm turn on the front too was...
$23 buzz in lead. Trent, so far, skills has been rather interesting, but we're starting to get down to the guys who really know what they're doing. Up next is going to be Shaker and Jaden. Trent, he's probably one of the more reliable when it comes to being able to get that truck up on two wheels. I'm hoping I'm not jinxing him.
You could probably just jinx them right there,
He
if
can't
I'm
hear
going to
me.
be
It's
honest,
okay.
man.
He didn't even know I said it.
No jinx. Okay.
I
With
just
Jaden
dropped-
and the
Come on.
Shaker, this is going to be an interesting one because, like you just said, he is one of the more reliable when it comes to skills competition. But this is also mud, so it's anybody's game, anybody's guess as to how well he can do.
See, I feel like Jaden's at a bit of disadvantage here because that is a very soft setup compared to the rest. But it's not going to stop him. Wow.
All I needed was that bump, man, and Blake, he was on his way.
Nice start. Nice hit for Shaker there.
Oh my, he's going to...
Carries it
Gonna
all
walk
the
it
way to
back.
the
Oh,
back,
wow.
guys.
Look at that. He gets it
Can he
all
carry
the
it?
way
Can he
up
carry it?
and
Can he-
down.
Wow.
So that's
That's
great
not
first
easy.
hit.
Especially with the mud. I'm surprised the truck actually lifted itself back up in the air like that. That was... Oh my goodness. Is he... What is he doing?
What is happening here?
What is Shaker cooking? Oh my gosh, Blake, I think I know what he's going to try. And if he gets it,
I
that's
think he's
unique.
gonna do like a
Wow!
almost like a maximum moonwalk off the
Wait,
side of the
whoa.
hill.
Oh my goodness, the unique hits that we're seeing from Shaker and Tailgater. This is... Oh my goodness.
No, I thought the hood clipped, and he combos it.
Comboed.
Oh yeah.
Up on the two wheels. Carries it all across the
Nicely
pad.
done from Shaker. We'll see what the scores are. That was good.
Yeah.
23.5 takes lead by 0.5 is Shaker. Up next is Marcelo and Blake. We've seen him do skills. He tries getting it over as quick as possible.
You know, Marcelo really doesn't come here for skills. He comes here for freestyle, and that's his thing, man. He
Oh, my
won
Lord.
3 in a row. So we're just
Oh
gonna wait.
my
Yeah,
gosh,
ooh,
it would
but
be
that
so
was
funny
nice,
if he ends
though.
up winning skills. Can he get slap wheelie? He gets the slap wheelie. If Marcelo can
I know
win
he
skills,
doesn't like skills, but
Like,
man, that was
oh my
oh my god!
Come on, Marcelo. Nicely done. Carries it. Carries it.
The thing with
Goodbye,
Marcelo is
transmission.
he doesn't like skills, but he can do skills. That's the
David
funny thing.
Olford.
It's
It's the
just-
David Olford effect.
when he tries, he can actually do really good skills.
Let's see what the second hit is.
was
He's
gonna
got a
say,
chance here, guys. That was incredible.
I was gonna say I was gonna cry if he was gonna do a tombstone. up on the 2 wheels. Marcelo
Can he
carrying
get
it across
carrying.
the field.
Oh, yeah.
Combination.
Got the
Combo it
combo.
up. There you go.
Is he gonna exit
Look
the
at him right
stadium?
down,
settle down,
And he's
settle
Right
gone.
out of the
That's
tunnel.
an RII done.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate that he did that because that was probably going to take the lead if he.
All right, gets a 20 because the officials are not happy with that.
Blake, Tim, Seven Digger's got a tall order here in skills. Obviously, we've been seeing these guys go crazier and crazier by the minute. What do these guys got to do?
I don't know, man. I mean, 23.5 is going to be rough, but he uses a different part of the pod, and oh my goodness.
Oh man, that's
Nice
unique.
combo.
I was just getting ready to say, if I know Brian, he's probably one of the better guys at skills.
He did
And
it both
another-
ways.
Nice
Just
combo
what we were
playing with the
getting-
race there,
just what I
waving
was
at the
saying.
No
crowd.
way, guys. It's still going. Oh, no.
Oh no! Well, he saved
And
it.
back into a wheelie. Wow, this is skills.
For me, that's a little too milky,
That-
but
That was cool for like 5 seconds. Okay.
Door is open. It's flopping.
and he's
Oh,
going to
yep.
steal my skills move. Awesome.
I was also planning to do this, Blake, so it was inevitable for both of us.
All right. Well,
More for you.
last time I go last for skills. He's gonna walk it.
Oh, wow.
Does
wow.
get it.
He almost...
Not as good as I feel like as he wanted. Oh, he tries to
on
make it
one
work
wheel. Nice.
and lands it.
Lands it. Nicely done. We'll see what the scores are. $23, not quite enough. Shaker's still in the lead. Jackson is viciously shaking it for Shaker now with that. Up next, though, it's Overboard. Made it all the way to semifinals. Deli has been on... Blake, I know Trent has been here, so I'm going to ask you. Deli has been on absolute rail for quarter two in Overboard.
You know, I feel
Oh!
kind of bad. Oh, and a butt kicker, brand new. Nobody's done it right out the gate. Dude, he kind of did the meme last week in Mini in
Yeah,
skills.
had one of the best saves I've ever seen.
did the thing. I was getting ready to say, Tim, he's really upped his racing game, and I feel bad because it's always me who seems like we face in the semifinals. But even then, he's always right there. Like, he's a threat to win any given night.
That was incredible, and he's variety, guys. It's what we're looking for, and he's gonna
go for the bicycle, gets it up on the
sidewalk, and he saves it.
Oh my god!
Incredible.
I love you.
Deli is the first person to get a sidewall moment here, folks. Get up for Deli and Overboard. He is railing that truck. New lead is Deli with a 25. Blake, Trent. Up next is his trailer mate, Frank, in the Black Pearl Machine.
Black Pearl was... Go ahead, Blake.
I'm sorry, Trent. I'm kind of bewildered. I don't know what we're going to need to see now to take over what we just saw from Deli. He got the sidewalls, got a butt kicker. Nobody's tried that at all tonight. I'm so, like, kind of in shook. I am in shook.
All right, looks like Frank's going to go for the pod here.
Classic.
Oh, no!
And it bit him.
One of the other drivers that is also not fond of skills. Tips are over early. Tough break for Black Pearl.
All right, Trenton, next out. It's the man who made it to the finals. Didn't win it, so he's going to try to win skills here. He actually won it last week in Minneapolis. It is Tim Clapper and Max D.
You know, Tim, he can be a bit of a dark horse in some aspects with the times that I've seen him run, man. But if there's anything to prove with what we saw from racing, man, is that this guy knows what's up when it comes to driving something as legendary as Max D.
I think Tim knows that you've got to set like a certain standard for yourself when driving Max D. And right here, I think we're going to see something different. And he gets the trip up there.
He got the rebound. He got that rebound he was looking for, Blake.
Uses that racing double.
Maybe getting a little steezy with it.
Nicely done, though. Like, look at him control that truck and get the hand out the window.
There we are. Fanfare for the fans here in Oakland, California. Tim Clapper putting it on the nose.
I thought he was going over forward, and he saved it. And it looks like he might end up still trying it. I think we're going to see it when we saw... Oh,
you think he's going to do the thing here, Blake? I mean, what has he got to lose? Last show of the year, what has he got to lose to do the thing?
I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. We're gonna see the maximum moonwalk.
He might do it. He might do it.
Looky there.
He's got it. He's got it.
Throttle control.
Oh, oh, wow. Look at the control. Whoa, and there goes the wheel.
And loses
Shut off
the
right
tire.
It's going to tie for second place. Last up, Trent. It is the man who can try to clean sweep. It's Blake in the El Toro Loco Warner chassis. I'm interested on what he's going to try to do here.
Another front engine design. Yet again, I know I sound like a broken record saying that over and over again, but it's true, man. Only Max D and El Toro Loco are the front. Oh, two only front engine trucks here. I'm stumbling over my words. But Blake, he might have an advantage here.
He's going for
He's
donuts.
just going to go for some donuts.
Oh! Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, is in the Chuck Warner truck. Oh, no!
Getting jiggy with it.
Can he save it? Nope.
Yes, he can.
Rigs of rods, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, that wasn't even rigs of rods. I think in real life, your truck would probably bounce a little bit to get that. He's got one more hit left in the tank. I'm interested on what he's going to do for his second hit. I don't think he knows what to do for his second hit.
Moon flip, no balls.
Well, we don't count a flip, so.
Damn. Oh, well.
I wouldn't necessarily try it, but if you want to, I mean, by all means, I guess, go for it. It's going to be hard to beat what Deli did, though, because Deli did have two completely original hits. I mean, then again, Blake also has had probably one of the more wild hits of the night. That donut was nuts. I think he's going to try getting... He's going to try on, which is almost a backflip, basically, but dirt. The truck gets on it.
You got it. Bouncing it. Get it across
That truck is
the floor.
definitely tweaked. Look at the front end.
Trying to carry it across the stadium floor. Blake Thompson putting her in reverse. Moonwalk.
And
Up
into a
and
wheelie.
over. Combo.
Oh, no. No, he keeps it. Wow.
Carry it. Come on, Blake.
Onto the
Nicely
side.
done.
That's going to be
Carries
it. We'll get the scores here for El Toro Loco in just a moment. I'm down here on the track. It's a tie, but Deli got a 9. The other scores were an 8, 8.5, and 8.5. So Deli getting just 0.5 higher score from one of the judges. Deli, you got the skills win. How you feeling coming into freestyle for the final stop before Superstar?
Dude, I'm stoked. Freestyle has always been my favorite event to compete in. Racing and skills is great. I've been really trying to step up my game ever since quarter 2 started. Overboard's been really nice to me. These Cohen trucks really know how to take a bruising, and I'll tell you what, man, I'm not leaving until that truck is just absolutely destroyed, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to make it to Superstar one way or another, even if it means leaving Overboard in multiple pieces, for that matter. Skills is over, racing's over, but freestyle is what I'm gunning for.
Alrighty, man. Best of luck to you as we're getting ready for the freestyle, folks. Last chance to grab merchandise, which is like quadruple its price at this rate, and beers. So, good luck. Up first for freestyle, it's going to be our guy who frightened Blake, and Blake had to buy a new fire suit because of it. After he almost won freestyle.
Tim, if there's somebody I don't want going first to set a bar, it's Marcelo.
Yeah,
because then it almost makes it hard to jump over.
Wow.
I mean, he didn't fill the clock, and he got, what, like a 32.5 last week, something like that? I mean...
Yeah, he got, I think, like, top 5. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and he left, like, what, 20-something seconds? I mean, this dude, oh, my lord, he is... Well, Marcelo, I think, is potentially slated to just stay in this truck for Season 4. I'm not entirely sure yet. And he's going to launch it.
Oh, man, he's taking some pretty big hits, though. He's got to be careful.
He's just filled 35.
He's going to need some ibuprofen in the morning after some of those hits, man. Jeez.
This is probably the hardest track we've been at.
Cross thread!
Nice. Nice.
Up and over.
Kind of what he did in skills. Minute 10 left on the clock. He has got to be careful.
Getting a little lost.
Yeah, if you get out of bounds, as long as you have control, you're not going to be all right. Going for the backflip. Huge backflip. Oh my, he does it again.
I was just going to say, slated as the double or consecutive king, has done it multiple times over several events.
And he does it in the final one before Superstar. Love to see it.
Kind of his key ticket.
Seconds left. Oh! The flat landing.
Setting a bar that will be hard to reach.
The fact that he got the consecutive on mud. Oh no!
Oh, he
Breaks
tweaks
the
the
rear.
rear.
There goes.
Has to be careful. He's going to struggle here in the final 25 seconds. That mud, though, kind of helps. It'll get him to slide a little bit so he can kind of angle it. Oh, and it's shaking. That truck's not happy. Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's the biggest error I think I've ever seen. Oh, and he broke the left rear
Yeah, it's
axle,
locked up.
but it doesn't matter.
Donut time with 7 seconds left.
I
Marcelo
don't see-
Mendoza, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't see the breakage hurting him too bad.
And
Sure, it
that's
kind of had a
time
little
right
bit
there.
of a lull in
As he goes
momentum.
for
One
it.
more
Oh,
move.
and that's a done.
Oh, okay.
He lands on the
We're
dumpster.
we're getting sick.
$32.5 is the score to beat. Up next, it is Bone Man Hanson Garrett in the Great Clips Mohawk Warrior. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do.
You know, Tim, before he really gets going, I do want to say Garrett has probably been one of the most improved freestylers over the last season. Really had some breakout performances in Scooby-Doo in season, I think, was it 3 or 4? It's 3, right? Season 3?
Yes.
That's correct. All right. It had some breakout performances in Scooby-Doo. So I'm interested to see what he does in the Mohawk Warrior tonight.
Had one of the more interesting World Finals paint schemes, too. It was like a Dalmatian Scooby. I know Garrett's excited to try to rip the Mohawk Warrior machine here.
Good start. Nice little downside there. You know what's funny is sometimes a nice clean downside is almost more intriguing in times than the big sends if you do it right. Also, the big sends are nice, but I do like me a good steez
Ripping
every
that
once in a
thing
while.
around.
Back around behind the mini flip.
I mean,
This
when
will
if you
come
can
off.
grease it from one end to another, Blake, it's
Wow.
always nice to see.
There's the slap way he was looking for. 30 seconds filled. He's going to be able to get a score.
We like
Ripping it
scores.
into
Nice
some
donuts.
This is a decent run here, guys. Like, he's not doing a whole lot, but he's keeping it consistent, keeping it loud, and he's keeping the fans on their feet, and that's really what it's all about.
Big air over the cars.
There we go.
Ooh.
Now we're getting somewhere with Mohawk Warrior.
You can see, Tim, this mud, they're trying to keep that momentum up. It's just sliding them around this track. Coming back around, we're going to see the backflip. Can he land it? Beautifully done. Into the moonwalk. First one of the night.
Nicely done.
And a big send over the middle ramp. For having to follow what Marcelo did, Garrett is really showing how you follow up a freestyle like that. Oh, and he goes over the mini flip. The 8-pack. And he gets it into a combo with the stoppy and moonwalk. And then another one. Nicely done. Added a bit of technicality to the run. He's going to spin it around. Looks like he's going to go for some more big air. Jumps the racing lane into another slap wheelie combination.
Wow.
Whoa.
This is a technical run if I've ever seen one, Blake.
Absolutely. Marcelo went the crazy route. He's going to go the
And that
tech.
is time. And he
Okay.
is dead.
Just as we say that, he goes up and over end to end.
Well.
Goodness, that is a destroyed truck. Whew. It's me
Yeah,
feeling
poor
that
truck.
one, wow.
Uh,
Great Clips only getting a 31. As guys, up next it is Billy in Excalibur, more known as Freestyler. So we're kind of entering his realm here. Another driver who's not a fan of the mud.
Greatly disappointed with his skills run earlier. You know, that front bumper caught. And it was all over but the crying, as Scott Douglas used to say. So he's going to come out and try to burn it down freestyle. Whoa! Big combo. Look at the sky wheelie.
He hates the mud, but he loves the freestyle, showing off right there some sick air.
Oh,
nice.
man, some more air.
Keeping that huge hair is so going, man. He's got to keep that momentum going. Otherwise, he might get lost here.
Kind of a double whammy combo. This is a big track and a lot of mud, so you got to try to find a way to keep the momentum. He will get a score, indeed. Oh, man, getting all sideways. Look at him rock and roll. Cross thread. Haven't seen anybody cross thread it that way before.
Sometimes you got to pull the rabbit out of a hat to be able to try and get the freestyle win here.
Oh,
or at least
man.
take the lead. Wow.
Oh no. Save it. Save it. Save it. Save it.
No,
Oh, that's going to be it. The track goes down.
He only filled 45 seconds, so we'll have to get the scores here in just a second.
Oh.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Got that on stream. Not enough to take the lead. Up next, it is going to be Mr. Adam in Zombie. I believe he did okay in arenas this last Thursday we saw him.
He did make it to the final round.
Can't remember much of freestyle, if I'm going to be completely honest.
He kind of broke a tie bar early.
I remember he's been talking about that all week.
Now, funnily enough, Tim, this is a guy who has made every arena stop every stadium stop, filling in some truck one way or another, but at least here he gets to drive his own piece.
But he's still getting points for Lucas Oil Stabilizer, so...
That is true. But,
nice start.
You can't put a price tag on seat time.
No, you can't. This just gets you better, and he has a shot at... Honestly, he's probably one of the most equipped drivers to have a shot at Superstar. I mean, he's made every event, so...
Literally every event. Stadium and arena. So
I mean, Blake, you made 5 out of the 6 events, so...
That's true. I did. I tried.
Wow, that's some air.
Nice air. Biggest air of the night so far.
Ooh, pops it up on the nose. You know, all caught up there.
No, 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 no!
And that's going to be
And that's going to be enough.
He gets just enough time filled. He had a minute 26, so he was 4 seconds over to get a score. We'll get the rest here.
Oh, man.
Up next for freestyle, it is the one and only Christian Lanude. This is his last, but maybe if he can make Superstar, this might be his last stadium appearance because next season he is on arenas.
Got to see him, Tim, all through Season 3, driving the Captain's Curse machine. Had a bit of bad luck here and there in that truck, but still, ultimately, I think, didn't he win, like, Crash of the Year or something like that?
No, that was Garrett.
Oh, okay.
He
So
had a
then
lot
I'm
of
just
nominees,
edging
though, for it.
him. All right. But yeah, he had a lot of bad luck. Seemed to find some good luck, though, in this KCM. They just got it built not too recently, or not too long ago. And he's been throwing down in it.
You know, this Rockwell Red truck looks really good, guys. It's a good machine. It does some great slap wheelies, as we just saw there. Reds are out.
He's filled 30
Overall,
seconds right now.
Well built. And this guy right now, he's... I
Oh
noticed
my.
there's been a lot, except for that.
Nice.
Holy crap. Eating my words. I was going to say, except for a couple of these runs, Blake and Tim, there's been a lot of technicality in a lot of these freestyle runs.
You know, Trent, I think with the mud, these drivers are looking at this track a little differently. Oh, no! Come back over! Gets the save. And I was going to say, I think the key to winning tonight is definitely going to be filling the clock.
Oh! Right after
What
the
a
save, he goes into a
backflip.
backflip. 53 seconds. This is...
He's hyped up now, guys. He's hyped up. Watch
That's
out.
how you impress the judges, for sure. Now I think he's got a fire lit under him. This is going to be fantastic.
Somebody woke him up inside the cab. Getting some big air now.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
no.
Wait for it, wait for
Come
it.
on. Come
Wow.
on.
Save!
Nice save.
Come on, baby. Burning it down. He lost front drive. He lost front drive. Casey!
Come on.
7, no!
Oh!
Leaving 20 seconds on the clock. That will be an 8 for time score. What a run from Chris. $32, not quite enough. But up next, it is Bad Company, Drew Dara.
He's not even waiting for the camera guys. He's already out taking a lap for the fans. He's geared up and ready to go.
It shows you that he's excited,
Oh
man.
my
He's
gosh.
gonna put down a heater here just like that.
Good start. Probably one of the most aggressive starts we've seen thus far.
Nice start.
Keeping up that momentum, tapping the throttle, keeping the tires moving
This
in the
guy
air
got
to try to
second
get moved
in
and move.
freestyle.
Some would
Look in
call
the-
him in season 3, Tim, the bridesmaid of that tour of that season. He did win freestyle a couple times, but he had a lot of second place finishes, including the world finals, and a lot of controversy surrounding that. But he knows how to get the job done in freestyle.
Well, I think there's one thing he doesn't want to hear is that he was second best. You know, he was the bridesman. He was second best in everything. So he wants to be the best, man. He's gearing for a freestyle win here, Blake.
Absolutely. He's trying to be the #1 guy tonight in freestyle. He has won freestyle, and he will try to do it again.
Wow.
Those were
He's
some
got 55
solid
seconds
donuts.
left. Right now, he's
know
still
what?
the most level-headed on this track.
Plenty of time to get a heater going here.
Beautiful
Nice backflip.
rotation.
The thing I liked about those donuts is, yeah, they might have been a little long at time, but nobody really has filled time, so that's really going to help the time. Smart move to throw out the donuts for the technicality, and now he's still going on it.
Get a little steaky with it. Nicely done. Some sick air.
Oh, he's
Looking
got to
to
slow
line
down
her
a
up.
little bit. Watch the wall over there. Looks like he's going to go for a cross thread. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, really rough rebound, but gets it down into a wheelie. Oh, look at that. Whoa.
Holy cow. Puts her back down. I was going to say that was some serious elevation, Holmes.
Uh-oh.
And that is time right
Lands it. And he will be the first driver to fill time.
there. No.
I thought he was.
Marcelo filled time, but
He did?
landed on a dumpster, yeah. What a run
Oh,
from Drew,
that's
though.
right.
Up next for freestyle, it is Max. New lead, though, is Drew, the 33.5. Max and Gravedigger trying to get some points for Sean here.
You know, poor Sean has schedule conflicts
Nice!
that he didn't think he'd be getting.
No, he's just
so
going
he's
on a
not
date
able.
tonight. Women are more
I was
important than
trying
mouse
to
trucks.
I was trying to make it sound good for him, okay?
It is good.
Jeez.
He's going on a date. Happy for the guy.
No. Riggs of Rods is life. Screw the date. He should have been here.
Blake, you're married and have a child.
And I'm still here, so...
Yeah, that's
he
true,
loses.
actually. He has no... Well, I mean, you probably met your woman before the rigging of rotting.
She knows that
You live and
I
breathe
gotta
it.
get it done. Yeah, she
So
knows
does
I
my
gotta
woman,
get it
though.
done.
My woman gets it. 30 seconds filled. He's going to get a score. Nice little move there. I didn't think we were going to see much of that, but that was cool.
I like that. That was unique. Instead of just jumping it like everybody was in racing, he uses it as a valley to get a little bit bigger air off the steep part.
Man, this truck has been... This is an old chassis at this rate, dude. This thing is what? 7 years
It's
old?
been through... Yeah, it's been through a lot, and he's putting it through even more.
A minute left now for Max in the Gravedigger. He's actually probably had some of the better momentum of the night, like Drew. Oh, no. Is he frozen for y'all?
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh, there he's going to speed back up.
Oh,
It's okay.
Digger Donuts.
Digger Donuts.
Getting a little close to the wall. Has to back it up a little bit. 45 seconds left. It looks like he's going for the backflip. Oh, no way. Well, Frank,
Whoa,
you have
gets
been
the
outdone.
wheelie.
Oh, my.
No. Woo!
Max is starting to cook up something here. He's got 30 seconds left. At this rate, you throw caution to the wind and hope for the best. Oh, my God.
Whoa! Best air of the night thus far again. This, if he fills the rest of the time, Tim, I think
no,
this-
and that's going to be
no!
it. Front
Why
end
had
is
to say
gone.
something.
17 seconds. It's going to be an 8.5. Not enough to fill time, but is it enough to take the lead? 33. Trent up next. It's Blake Thompson and El Toro Loco.
Man, he almost won in skills competition. Now he finds himself here in freestyle competition.
And
If I
right in
know
front of my
Blake-
camera. Love to see it.
That's right. Fanfare. Gotta love it. If I know Blake the way I know Blake, man, he is gonna put it to the best of them.
He's trying to show. Listen, not playing favorites, but I think Blake might be one of the first few people picked for Superstar. I mean, it's obvious that he's going to be in it. This dude has won, I think, at least one competition almost every event.
Blake is a force to be reckoned with when it comes to freestyle racing skills. Oh, wow, look at that. That's not something you get so easily.
Front engine helps for sure on that one. Woo! Big air time. 30 seconds filled. He's going to get a score, Trent.
Yes, he is. He'll get a fair score out of this freestyle we've seen so far.
That front end seems to be slightly tweaked.
As long as he can drive, Blake is going to put it to him. Kind of searching a little bit, man. He's got to pull something out of his hat. Perfectly executed. Try to get the moonwalk. He's going to send it. Nice air.
Nicely done, twisting it around. Oh my.
Man.
This might catch him. He's going to save it.
Oh, what a save.
He's got 33 seconds left. Blake is turning it up now with... He's got a pop tire, though, Trent.
This could hinder him a bit, but Blake's a
Oh
veteran.
my
He knows
goodness,
what to
Bounty
do.
Hunter. Loses front drive, though. Oh, it's a repeat of Max D, but at least it's towards the end of time with 17 seconds left.
Finishes strong. Let's see it.
Oh, no. Wait.
Oh.
That's going to be it. Leaving 8 seconds on the clock. He's again 9.5 for the time. We'll get the rest scores here in a moment. Alrighty, what was Blake's score? It was a
34.
34. That is the lead. Up next is Chadwick Deerfoot and Thunder Roars. And what a way to start it off. Opening the mouth for the fans. Trent, this should be interesting. Chadwick is known more as a racer, but when he can cook up a freestyle, man, it works for him. Nice. So far, he's got a good run going. Nice air there. Oh, nice backflip. And he gets into a bit of a moonwalk. Brian.
The same thing that happened to Blake. The back right is gone off that
I think he
backflip.
might have lost a shock. It's a
Yeah,
shock.
this time it's a shock and not a flat tire.
He's not even at a minute yet, folks. Oh, Brian, he is struggling with this truck right now, dude. It has not been nice to him here in Oakland.
Actually, the back right is also flat.
Oh, wow. That
Not
is
horribly, but that is
minute
two
left.
broken back right.
Chadwick is struggling a bit here. That truck is fighting him. Oh, man, this is rough to watch at this rate. I mean, he's still pushing on. Oh, my Lord, the air. Almost downsided the ramp there. Going to turn it around. He is really struggling to get a groove here, and more big air persists, and a hard hit on the rear. This truck is fighting even harder now. $20 seconds left. And he's going to go for the corkscrew. Nicely done. And that is going to be the last hit to count right there. Gets a wheelie. The Pokken will count. What a run from Chadwick. That might be enough to take the lead. I'm not quite sure. Wow. $34.5 new lead. Deli, if you want to, you can join the booth for all I care. Up next, though, it is Frank, and he's starting with no wasted time. So far, Oakland has been odd. It's been an odd event.
Yeah, this track really has been a killer for all these drivers that have hit the course. But you got to think, though, this guy right here, Frank, he's in Black Pearl. He's my trailer mate, man. He knows how to throw down, but tonight has just not been his night. You got to think, though, that has to be motivation for freestyle, especially how his record ended in skills and in racing. So he's going to have to make up some ground here if he wants to make up some points.
30 seconds filled.
Oh, no, he had to
Frank
back up.
I don't think it's going to hinder him too much, though, because, I mean, again, mud. I'd rather him do that than slam into a dumpster.
He is able to keep up some momentum, though.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
You're kind of gonna keep turning, keep the flow going, and make sure that you're not backing up.
Frank's taking
Exactly.
it relatively easy here.
I mean, it's a good technical run.
With
He's
a
not
minute
trying to send the
left
truck.
here.
I mean, so far
I
he's
think
only had to back up
took,
once.
Frank took Blake's advice here. Blake was trying to coach him, early in the event.
Oh boy!
Frank's been getting coached by Blake for the last few events. Take it easy, and Frank, wasn't wanting to have to hear it, but I think he's finally taking into account here.
Oh,
Get a run. That's
my
some
God.
air though, with 43 seconds left here.
That's
Oh,
that's a good
backflip
point
time.
because
No, he's not.
Avoids the
Frank
backflip. I
said
think it might be. I think Frank's saving it for the end here.
Oh wow!
I think he's probably not going to take
Wow.
take the lead, but I think that this is smart because he's getting some good points, and I mean this is the best Frank run that I've seen that he's done.
Oh boy! Look out! Oh, those are cars. Good recovery. Good recovery.
I like this. That was cool.
Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's going for the same thing
Oh,
Blake
boy.
did. Backflip
It
time.
doesn't
Oh
rotate
no!
at all, but folks, he only left 4 seconds on the clock, so he's gonna get 10 for time here. He fills time. I don't know how the rest of the score is gonna reflect, but he fills time. Alrighty, folks. What was the score? It was 31. Up next, though, it is Jackson Morris in the Bakugan Dragonoid.
From all the runs that I've seen Jackson Morris do, man, this guy's another one of those dark horses, Tim, man. You're going to see this guy either flop and be on his lid, or you're going to see probably the best run of the night. It's really just a roll of the dice to see what he can do here.
Let's see. Jackson looks like he's going to start out big here. Nice start. 34.5 the score to beat from Thunder Roars.
That's a tough score to beat, man. A lot of these guys have been going AWOL, so to speak. They have gone crazy here. So you got to really wonder what Jackson's got to do to be able to take a lead with a score like that.
Nice.
Oh,
air
nice
from
hit.
Dragonoid. 30 seconds filled. He's going to get a score. Jackson has been kind of playing it pretty low.
Bit at low key here.
Oh, my Lord,
For
though.
freestyle, never mind.
The body explodes.
Shears off the body, but that's just cosmetic. The mechanics seem to be okay. Thought if he was going to go for a backflip, he said, no, thank you. Back to the FMX hill. Huge air, getting it to stopping. Wait a second. He saves it.
I don't understand how Jackson does the things he does sometimes. Combos it. This might be one of Jackson's best showings, man. it's interesting to see all the drivers and how they differentiate when it comes to different conditions. 45 seconds left.
Everybody has their own style of driving, man, and Jackson is one of the very few that really has a unique style that adapts well with mud. I mean, look at the sick air he's getting here. Keeping the ball rolling here. Wow, that is some air. Truck didn't quite land the way I thought it would. Oh my goodness. If he lands this.
Oh, and that's going to be it.
Oh, that
But
and wants
6
it.
seconds left. Wowzers. Alrighty, 34, not quite enough. Trent, our next guy is Brian and Son of a Digger.
Son of a Digger has definitely had some bad luck here tonight, man. He's just come up short way too many times. You know that Brian wants to do something really good here in freestyle.
I think he made it to the semis in racing, and then I think he placed top middle of scores. I'm not quite sure.
So he's been up there, man, but he was just out of reach of the victory. Let's see if he can change that here in freestyle. Son of a Digger going for the win here in freestyle competition, excuse me. Nice combo.
Oh, wow.
Keeps it going. That transmission's getting a workout right now. Nicely done. Oh, whoa. Now he's just slinging stuff here, Tim. When you run out of options, man, just sling it and hope for the best. Look at Son of a Digger go. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. He saved it. He saved it. Nice. Down ramps it. Might be going for a backflip here. Come on, get it. Kind of got it. This is a good run as he's keeping her going. Nicely done. Probably got enough time for one more huge move. Wow, look at that transfer. Oh, hold on. There was not a done called, so that means he's going to keep her going and finish it out. Wow, nicely done. Try to get it, couldn't quite get it that time.
Oh,
Right there.
my
This all
goodness.
counts. If he can put it, puts
Wow.
it back on all fours. What a run. A use of time, 10. One score comes out of 9. Doe score, please.
That's honestly, that's a 9 from me.
Two
And then we need one more.
nines. One more score, Tim. Your mic's muted, Tim. I guess we'll double score. Deli, do you agree with another 9?
Yeah, let's throw out another 9 there.
All right, another 9, 3 9s, and a 10.
That is a 37.
Wow.
Lead.
Blows into the lead.
Tim, are you there? No.
Something must be up. Is he still streaming?
Yeah, his stream is still on.
He hasn't said anything in race chat since he called time.
For those that are still listening here on Tim's live stream and technical difficulties, we do not know where Tim is, but we'll get back to you as soon as we can. So just forgive the quiet spots here on the stream as we figure out what's going on. Deli, I'm going to buy us some time. If I could use this time to kind of talk to you for a second. Obviously, tonight's been off the chains, man. A lot of crazy stuff. The Mud's played a huge part in both favors and in inconveniences. I mean, just overall, this has been nothing short of interesting of an event.
You're absolutely right. The mud has really played a keen factor into how these drivers take this course, and there have definitely been a fair share of upsets tonight, especially from the likes of Chadwick Deerfoot, who was piloting Thunder Roarus for quarter 2. You'd got to think, man's at the top of his game, but tonight, skills and racing just were not in his cards, but he really made up the points in freestyle. But right now, he's only sitting in second. Son of a digger, Brian, they just took the lead. A 37 out of 40 points, that is going to be very tough to beat, and especially because there's only 4 drivers left. You can only imagine what else could be done, because everything else has possibly been done.
Pretty much everyone else has set the bar tremendously high here, man. There's always so little more that we can see.
Most definitely. As up next, it is Steele in the tailgater. This guy right here. He knows how to throw down. He's been around this game for quite a few years now. And if there's anywhere that he can prove his worth, it's right here for Controlled Carnage. Quarter 2, here we go.
I don't know if anyone's timing, but I'll tell
I got it.
I already have the timer ready, and time has started.
Oh, wow. What a start.
Good to know. Time has started. Nice, decent hit off the backside there. Got some good air. But you know that there's one thing that we've been proving all night, man, is there's no rest for the wicked here, man. You got to keep her going. You got to keep that momentum up on par.
Most definitely.
Tailgater is a truck to do it, man.
Whoa.
This thing is crazy.
You got to think, especially after the past couple of stops that these drivers have had to go through, Minneapolis was a very tacky track. It was very sticky. And once again, like right here in Oakland, it's very muddy. It's very slippery. And these drivers, they have to constantly adapt to the weather, honestly, and the materials the tracker's using with a move like that. Whoa, that was cool.
I mean,
Backflip already?
Wow, early backflip into a little bit of a moonwalk.
He got the combo into the next hit. I'm really liking the momentum here. He's really throwing it out, but he's also keeping it cautious. Tailgater is one of those trucks that you can't really afford to mess up, and especially with a move like that. No!
Oh
Wait,
no!
save it,
Can
save
he
it, save
put
it! Gas it,
Yeah.
gas it!
Not gonna get it.
No! Oh, man.
Unfortunately, left 50 seconds on the clock.
This truck is going to be interesting here, Deli. You know, a TMS designed chassis. These things are kind of low and heavy, but it got a ton of horsepower, a lot of torque. If he can do it, man, he can get that baby up in the air, and we could see a serious run here.
Most definitely, especially because these TMS trucks, they got very soft suspension. We've seen Jaden throw this just throw caution to the wind and shaker before, and has gotten him into some pretty sticky situations, and even some pretty good ones. He's been able to pull out a couple saves, but most of the time when this truck gives out, it really likes to give out. So here's to hoping that this unforgiving course will be forgiving to him.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of forgiveness here.
He's good to go whenever he's ready. Jaden and Shaker, one of the underdogs in Controlled Carnage Quarter 2. This guy really knows how to throw down. He's a very seasoned track maker, and he's a very seasoned truck driver, as we've seen him in the past.
Did a pretty dang good job in two-wheel skills. Now finds himself out here in freestyle, throwing his hat into the ring, so to speak.
You got the slap wheelie, nice. Comboed it into the ramp. That's a triple combo. Nice, good stuff.
Nicely done. Like I said, Deli, you know, this truck has the horsepower, man. With it being so heavy, you got to add a little bit of extra overdrive into that thing to get her going. And Shaker is keeping her rocking.
Whoa,
here.
no!
Whoa, no!
Whoa! That's one of the more creative.
Couldn't quite meet the just preparing himself here. Here we go. Freestyle time for Tim. You know, he's got to play it smart. He can't go out too big too early because, you know, these trucks, they're not like your normal V4s when it comes to rigs of rods, man. These things can break at a moment's notice.
Most definitely, especially with how his skills run ended. He broke the tire off in his final hit, which really wowed us, honestly. The tire breaks when it comes to these trucks are pretty rare, so he was able to pull it off, which is always a spectacle.
Well, I mean, it's just like with a real-life monster truck, man. You don't really want to land on the throttle, especially in that degree.
Ooh, look at this.
Nice. A rare Max D slap wheelie.
We love to see it. Tim Max D, he's ripping it. Oh, no, this could be bad.
Oh, man.
That could be very bad.
Pulling her back. Nicely done. Kept her on all fours.
He's now filled 40 seconds. He is eligible for a score.
40 seconds in, eligible for a score.
Here come the donuts. Cyclone, he's in the spin cycle zone. Look at him go.
Somebody turned on the spin cycle for Tim Clapper. Some of the fastest donuts we've seen all night.
You got to think how nerve-wracking this must be, especially because it's... Oh, he's going for the backflip. Oh, he hit it at a weird angle. Oh, wow. Crashed right into the side of the dumpster, but you know what? He's still going. Wow.
He kind of clipped the dumpster.
Oh, no.
Sure, but they gave him an A-okay. He's still going.
He had to back up, though. Oh, that was some sick air. Oh, boy. He's getting crazy. No, wait. Oh, he cheesed. No, he cheesed. He cheesed it, and he landed it.
He's back.
Time is paused.
There's a pause on the time right now. There looks to be a tweak in the 4-link here, waiting on the official word. If Max D can continue here in freestyle.
You got to think that was a wild crash, a little bit of a cheese at the end, but momentum carried him to land back on all fours. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking he can keep going, but that will be a deduction on my part, honestly, because of the cheese, but it is okay.
That may hurt the scores, but he has 27 seconds left, and he is good to go. Timer resume on his next hit.
27 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, he's going to send it. Oh, he's going to send
50,000 seats inside the Coliseum here. Not one being used as Tim Clapper will keep the run going. He tried it. Have we seen a mini flip here tonight, Deli? I don't recall.
No, and of course, you just had to mention he's going for it.
Wait a minute. I just had to say that. No way we're going to see it.
No, long boy.
Oh, no.
It didn't catch.
It bit him.
Man, one of the things I was trying to say before, you got to think how nerve-wracking this is. This is his last competition for points. And you got to think that it's got to be very, very kind of scary, honestly. But you know what? It's okay. He didn't land the mini flip, but he did get a heck of a run. A couple of deductions, I'm sure won't hurt his score that much. But wow, Tim Clapper Max D really pulling something out of the hat. That was really nice.
How much time was left on the clock?
He had 9 seconds left.
Alrighty. Last up, it is Mr. Deliman. Has to be the 37 from Sud, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Yes.
37.
Man, boss, after last week, it's got to feel good that you're in the hot seat after not getting a score last week. Trent, you weren't here, but Minneapolis, he first hit out, the whole front axle came off.
Listen, you win some and you lose some, man. Honestly.
You know, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm still a bit worried. You know, at Indianapolis, I had a 36.5. I really thought I had in the bag because that was just a off the hook wild run. And Marcelo came out to 37.5.
Whole
Just hoping the same thing doesn't happen here.
The truck seems to be okay. Oh no, it's not okay. The rear end is given away. He's gonna struggle probably for the rest of this run, Trent.
Well, he is eligible for a score. He's filled 40 seconds.
Gets a bit of a wheelie still. Yeah, with the rear end though being tweaked up.
It's going away. There it goes.
Yeah, he's got no steering in that rear. But sometimes drivers are better with a broken truck than they are a 100% truck, and Deli could be one of those guys. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Swings it.
Well, here in the mud, man, it's going to be difficult. He's got to gamble between trying to hit something sideways or hit it square. He's definitely surveying his options here. Having to try and go around searching. This will deduct his momentum tremendously. He's gaining it back, though, but he's not hitting nothing.
Taps the wall, but I mean, Max D also tapped the wall, so.
30 seconds left. Oh no.
Oh no. And that's it.
Wadded.
That's going to be a done.
Wadded.
That
Wow.
might be one of the worst breaks we've seen this season, actually. Holy.
23 seconds left.
I'll give that a 7.
Just want to double check on the time score, Tim.
Well, how much time?
23 seconds left.
That's going to be an 8 for time. I'm going to give it a 7.5.
We need one more score.
Another 7.
That is a 29.5.
All right, well, Brian, since you're here, you won freestyle. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I've had not the best luck. I've, had racing win, had skills win, had a overall, but just couldn't quite get that freestyle. I've been so close. The other 2 runs, I've had some issues with my right wrist, my right shoulder, been causing some dumb mistakes happening in my freestyles, but finally just laid it down and just got that win finally.
Alrighty.
Well, congratulations, Brian. Obviously, it was a hard-fought victory, man. A lot of these guys came out here and destroyed their stuff for you fans. Tim, take us home.
Alrighty, folks. We will get the overall event champion winner here later tonight, but we're going to have to figure out who's going to get first pick here later on. That will probably be mentioned in the video later on this weekend. As folks, next stop, it's not going to be next week because St. Louis Monster Jam. It should be the week after for Superstar, so we'll see you guys there. And